Hey, this is Doc Erik. Welcome to my YouTube neighborhood, the channel where I give you one mindset tip and one body set tip that you can take with you each day in order to improve your life in some capacity. And today we're going to be talking about a well-known topic called tech neck, but I'm going to give you my personal spin on it. So let's get started. So tech neck is one of those things that all of us are starting to get. It's not just a young person's problem anymore. A lot of older people are relying on their phones, their mobile devices, their smart devices, laptops, computers, heck, even an iPad. And the big thing that we're starting to see is a lot of people are developing this distorted posture, right? So we used to walk around like this way back when, and now we're kind of slowly coming forward, we're slouching forward, the head is coming down and things like this. So we're having these postures, and what they're doing is they're putting a lot of strain into the base of the neck. We're hanging off the meat, right? So what ends up happening is these big postural muscles that we have that hold us backwards like this, we're starting to lose that strength, and the muscle tissues are now being stretched beyond their capacity to the point where they actually don't have the strength that they once did. So I encourage you to give this a try right now. What I want you to do is I want you to, whatever posture you're in, if you're sitting, try to stand. If you're standing, then you can go ahead. So basically what I want you to do is I want you to lead with the head and the chest. I want you to bring everything up, and I want you to bring the shoulders back and down, almost like you're putting on a backpack, right? And I want you to hold that posture for as long as you feel like you can, maybe 10 or 15 seconds or so. So as I continue to talk, you should start to notice that it gets a little bit uncomfortable, maybe at the base of the shoulders, maybe between the shoulder blades, maybe you're getting a little bit of a cramp, but you definitely should feel uncomfortable. And that's a sad fact because that's the posture we all used to have at one point, but now what's happening is this is becoming our posture, the slouching posture. So what we want to do is we want to kind of retrain the brain in terms of, and as well as your physiology, we want to retrain the process of how you stand throughout the day, because it's a habit, it's a pattern, and it's a behavior that causes something to unravel. So in order to correct that, we need to create a new pattern, a new habit, and a new behavior, right? So there's that mindset shift of this doesn't have to be forever. We can easily go from this to this because you once had it. Why can't you get it back again, right? So what we want to do is we want to make sure that whenever you're using your mobile device, your laptop, your computer, anything that you're walking around with that's causing you to be in this forward flex position, what you want to do is you want to bring everything up, right? So if you're someone who's at a desk, we do a lot of sitting now these days, so why not look at the option of possibly getting a ergonomic standing desk, right? So some people, they've got a bigger budget and maybe they want to get a standing desk, a full complete one. You can totally do that. They also have standing desks that are modified so that you can actually sit it on top of an existing desk, provided you have the space. So it's a desk when you need it to be, and then it can become a stand-up desk when you need it to be as well. And you can also take it off the table if you're using it on a dining room table, for example. So super affordable and super flexible, and something that you can fit into your day-to-day world. Another thing too is make sure that you have adequate brightness on all of your electronic devices. A lot of us were using dim settings to save on battery power, and that's totally cool. But also remember too that because you're not getting adequate light from the screen, you're actually straining your eyes a little bit more. So if you're on the device for hours and hours, then yes, by all means, drop the setting of the dim a little bit lower. But if you're not and you're kind of using your phone sporadically throughout the day, making sure you have adequate light is ideal. So that way you're not kind of hunched forward, kind of really searching on the screen to kind of look and see what's going on down there. Another helpful tip that I like is making sure that you are using a large enough font, right? So a lot of people, they kind of poo-poo that idea because they feel like it's a admission of age and things like that, but I disagree 100%. So what I've done is I've actually taken my iPad here and I've actually made the font a lot larger, so that way I'm not looking at it like this. I can actually hold it at a comfortable distance, right? And in addition to that, when you're holding your device, this is your ideal position, right? Down here, over here, that's crap. We don't want to do that anymore. So whenever you're using your electronic device, try to bring it up to eye level, and what that does is that it really helps my posture, right? So check this out. When I'm here using my device as I normally do, right, this is the posture that we all know very well. But when I go from here and I just bring it up to eye level, notice how my shoulders kind of came back naturally on their own. My head came up a little bit on its own. So instead of giving you like 12 different steps on how to sit and how to stand and how to do all those different things, just kind of use basic logic, right? Head up, chest up, and everything else seems to kind of follow suit, and you tend to feel better and have better days. One final mindset tip that I want to give you is that whenever you're using an electronic device, really kind of sporadically ask yourself, why are you on that device, right? Are you checking Facebook? Are you checking Instagram to see how good everyone else's life is except for yours? Or are you actually doing good quality work on that device? Are you watching television on your phone when you could easily stream it to your television? As opposed to watching TV on your phone, right? So really kind of ask yourself, why are you on your electronic device? And is the posture that you're in ideal for what you're going to be doing for the next, couple of hours or next several minutes, right? Okay, so there you have it. One new mindset tip and one new body set tip that you can take with you as it pertains to a little bit of technique and your posture when you use your electronic devices. So go ahead and try out some of these tips throughout your world and see how much better you start to feel right away. In a shameless plug moment, don't forget to rate, review, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel here, where I will be releasing content periodically throughout the week, so that way you've always got something neat and cool to snack on. These videos are typically on the short side, which most people like. And until next time, stay healthy.